Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to your elimination game of the 2024 Regional Fastpitch Softball here in Panama, Oklahoma. These teams that are about to play today will be the Panama Ladybacks versus the Colcord Lady Hornets. Colcord fell the first game of the afternoon to Colgate 12-0. Colgate then beat Panama in the semifinals 8-3 to advance to tomorrow's finals. It looks like Panama will be the home team in today's contest. Again, thank you for joining the game tonight as two teams look to compete. I will try to keep our live stream up and running. Sometimes it goes out. If it goes out, just hang with me. I will get it fixed as soon as possible. Last game, Panama falls to Colgate. Colgate had some timely hitting there. Panama just couldn't recover from rallies in the inning. Couldn't get the sticks going. As soon as we get the sticks going, we'd roll into a double play or something like that. But hopefully this game is a better result. Good thing this tournament is a double elimination tournament. So as Colgate waits the winner of this to play in the championship game tomorrow, Colgate will have to be beat twice. On the mound for the Panama Ladybacks will be number 14, Leah Watts. Catching will be Cameron Armstrong. First base will be number 44, Haven Hoffman. Second base, Cambry Thompson. Shortstop, Kylie Gallagher. Third base will be Kaylee Brady. Left field, Jada Tim. Center field, McKenna Nixon. And right field will be Grayson Weaver. The designated player will be Marley Chappa. Thank you for joining us live. It's a beautiful night here in Panama. Our girls are ready to go. We're ready to play some softball. Thank you for joining in as we get things rolling. Watts delivers the ball in the dirt for ball one. Second pitch of the game is a fly out to the shortstop, Kylie Gallagher. Falls behind here is 2-hole, 1-0. Number 3 grounds to third base. Brady comes in, throws out for the second out of the inning, pardon me. Worsham grounds out to third base, and it brings up number 28 out in front, swings, no balls, one strike. Watts gets her sign, delivers, little low. 1 ball, 1 strike here early in the contest, top of first. Beautiful night for softball here. Watts delivers here. Ball in the dirt. 3 balls, 1 strike. Falls behind. Ground ball to short pitcher. Watts throws her out for the third out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colcord in the top of the first inning. Welcome back here. Leading off for your Panama Ladybacks will be your pitcher, number 14, Leah Watts. Leah goes after the first pitch, skies it into center field for the first out of the inning. One out for the Panama Ladybacks will bring to the plate your catcher, number 2, Cameron Armstrong. Delivers the pitch. Cameron goes after the first pitch in the dirt, swing and a miss for strike one. I do like the aggressiveness by our ladies in this first time through the lineup here, looking to get something going early. Cameron pulls off a pitch for a foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes to Armstrong. Armstrong delivers one back to the pitcher for the second out of the inning. So a pop out and a ground out. It brings up your 3-hole and the third baseman, Kaylee Brady. Brady takes one low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Here in the bottom of the first. Brady takes the ball right down the middle for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, excuse me. Brady swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch on the way. Brady wisely takes to even things up. Deuces wild on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And Brady swings through it for the third out of the inning. Ladybacks go down in order. 1, 2, 3 brings us to the top of the second. Your score 0-0. Welcome back here in the top of the second inning, 0-0 here in the early going of the elimination game here in Panama, Oklahoma. Again, loser of this game will be sent home. The winner will advance to tomorrow's championship game against Colgate, where they will have to beat the Lady Wildcats from Colgate 2 times. Watts is on the mound, pitches one. 99, excuse me. Battles a foul down the line. Watts throws it, ball in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul ball to the right side. Just past the dugout. Brings the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Here in the top of the second. Good pitch by Watts there, trying to get her out front. Batter was able to stay alive. Do it again, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball outside. 2-2 count. Ground ball in between the third and the shortstop. Third baseman and the shortstop for a base hit for the Hornets. Base hit. Runner on first, no outs. Squares the bunt, gets it down, but it's going to be foul. No balls, 1 strike. Trying to advance the runner, trying to get a good sack bunt here early in this game. Always looking to advance the runner. Going to swing now, ball in the dirt. Catcher Armstrong stays in front of it. Great defensive play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Squares the bunt, and she does go at it. And Armstrong with a great block again. Catcher's working really hard back there. 1 ball, 2 strike. Watts gets her signal. Delivers. Ground ball to second base. Second to first for the 4-6-3 double play. Just what the doctor ordered there for the ground ball there for the second out of the inning. Double play. 4-6-3. Great turn by the Lady Razorbacks. Brings up number 11 for Colcord with 2 outs here in the top of the second. Watts delivers. Right in there. Strike 1. Misses high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gets her to chase on a great off-speed pitch. Watts moves ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball outside. Even things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Gets her to chase on a changeup again for the 3rd out of the inning. So base hit, double play, and a strikeout will bring the top of the second to a close. Score 0-0. Coming up to the plate will be Haven Hoffman, number 44, the first baseman. Looking to get something started here for the Ladybacks. Here in the bottom of the second. Takes the ball outside. First pitch outside for ball 1. Ball 2. Set on something here. 2-0 count. Don't miss. Swing at a good pitch. Good swing at a good pitch here. 2-0 count. Hitters count. Don't have to chase. And doesn't chase it. 3 balls, no strikes. Need to get a base runner here. Walks as good as a hit here. Take strike 1 right there. Good take. 31 count here to Hoffman. And Hoffman swings through the 3-1 pitch to bring to the count 3 balls, 2 strikes, a full count. Pitch on the way. And Hoffman draws the walk. Hoffman draws a walk, and it brings up the shortstop, Galahar. Kylie Galahar's due for a big hit here. Squares the bunt, ball high. Wisely pulls back, heading the count here. 1 ball, no strikes. Squares the bunt again and gets a beautiful bunt right in front of the catcher. The catcher pops out and the ball goes back. Hoffman So a great bunt by Galahar that landed right in front of the catcher. The catcher makes a great play. But those in the right field, which allowed Hoffman to get around to score from first. And Galahar advances to third. So no outs, 1-0, the Ladybacks lead. Pass ball. Looks like Galahar will score to get another run in for the Ladybacks. Brings the score 2-0. I'm a believer. You do little things right, like getting a bunt down, good stuff will happen to you. You will get rewarded. And as we can see, that's what happened here. A bunt, error, pass ball for our two runs early, 2 big runs early for the Razorbacks. Grayson Weaver up to the plate now. 1 ball, no strikes. And she swings at a ball back to the pitcher. Is able to stay with it for the first out of the inning. Now batting is Jada Timms, left fielder. Takes ball low. Wisely holds up there on an outside pitch low. 2 balls, no strikes here, ahead in the count. Again, hitters count here. Don't chase, get a good pitch to hit. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out. Tries to pull it. Comes around it, pulls it foul towards the Panama Ladyback dugout. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch on the way. Holds up there with a high pitch. 3 balls, 1 strike. 1 out here early in this contest. Panama leading 2-0 here in the bottom of the second. Pitch on the way, 3-1 count. Timms. Timms chases 1 out of the zone, hits a ground ball to third base. Third baseman makes a great play for the second out of the inning. Camry Thompson's coming up for the Ladybacks. Shows bunt here. Takes ball 1. Rips one to the third baseman. That's another play for the third out of the inning. So inning 2 comes to an end, but the Ladybacks do get 2 runs. So we move into the top of the third, and the score is Panama 2, Colcord 0. Moving to the top of the third. Here in this elimination game, Panama leading 2-0 early in this contest. Watts on the mound for the Razorbacks. Fouls it to the right side. No balls, 1 strike. Way to work ahead. Thompson there with the scoop for the first out of the inning.
All the way, babe. You got it.
Base hit. 1 out single.
Go, Lauren.
Squared a bunt, miss, but a house ball. Ball in the dirt. I'd call it a wild pitch. Well, no balls, 1 strike. Runner does advance to second base. 1 out here. Pitch on the way. Watts goes right at her. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Confidence, babe. You got it. Let's ball play. You got it.
So 0-2 count. Little dribbler down the line. Kind of rolls on the line. Looks like it's going to stop, but we pick it up. And runner gets on first base. So runners at first and third, 1 out. And the Colcord Hornets looking to do some damage here in the top of the third. Threatening. Squares the bunt, pulls it back. Nothing going on here. One ball, no strike. Squares the bunt again, ball in the dirt, runner takes off, gets her out. So Cameron Armstrong throws the girl out at second, but on the throw, the girl from third advances home for the first run for the Colcord Hornets. So now it's 2-1 here. 2 balls, no strike. Watts misses high, 3-1. Strike 2. Or excuse me, strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hits the ball in between short and third for another hit. So a 2-out single brings up number 3 for the Hornets. Watts delivers here, squares the bunt. Runner takes off. Armstrong throws it. Not in time. Runner safe for a stolen base. Hack in there, fouls it straight back. Scratch that, I was wrong. 1 ball, 1 strike here. 2 outs, runner on second. 1-1 count. Ball in the way. Change up, runner going to third. Armstrong gets her go. So stolen base for Colcord. Play was close. Looks like she got under the tag. 2 balls, 1 strike. Foul ball, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs here. Deuce is wild. Stays alive. Fouls one down third base for a foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs again. Pops it up to right field. Weaver's tracking. Weaver collects it in. So for the 3rd out of the inning, that'll end the rally for the Hornets. And your score is 2-1 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Here in the bottom of the 3rd, batting is Marley Chapa here. Looking to get something going here. She swings at the first pitch. into the gap. Hustles down first and beats it out on an infield single. A leadoff single for Chapa. Brings up to the top of the lineup. Number 14, the pitcher, Leah Watts. Squares the bunt, gets a bunt back to the pitcher. And is there in time, but does get the sack bunt down in time for 1 out. So advances a runner to second on a sack bunt. Great bunt by Watts. Caldwell comes out to call timeout to appeal the call at first base. Looks like she was off the base. He calls timeout to check. And so they're going to have a conference here. Sometimes the home plate umpire has a better angle at the foot off the base, is what I'm thinking. So they're having a conference here. Tough call. And they call her safe. Great look right there by Coach Caldwell. Called that. I'm confused. Never mind. I don't know what. Rips it down third base line. She makes a great play at it. Overthrows third, but Chapa is going to circle around third to score. So a hard hit ball to third base. Third baseman makes a great play at it. A little overthrown at first, which allowed a runner to score from second. And Armstrong advanced to second. So 1 out, 3-1 here. Going after the first pitch is Brady, and she's going to foul it back. 3-1 here in the bottom of the third. After a hard hit ball by Armstrong, would give it a single and an error on the throw that advanced the run and the RBI. So a rocket to the shortstop. Shortstop makes a great play. Throws over in the dirt. Looks like the ball came out of her glove, but she recovered for the second out of the inning. It did advance the runner to third. Right here, Hoffman's up to bat with a chance to make an RBI right here with a runner on third, 2 outs. Hoffman takes ball high. Hoffman's traditional show bunt, pull back and get ready to hit. See if it works this time. Hoffman magic right here. Rips one to right field. The ball's going to carry right into the right fielder's glove. So Hoffman just missed it. Hits it hard, but gets a little under it to end the inning. So Ladybacks do get one back here in the bottom of the third. Score 3-1. here in the top of the fourth inning. 3-1, your Razorbacks are leading here in this elimination game. Watts gets her to chase on the first pitch for strike one. No balls, one strike. Misses high and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Watts delivers. Pops a little blooper over to shortstop. Behind third baseman and shortstop Gallagher comes over and makes a great play there to retire the first out. Yes, she did go around. Looks like she tried to hold her swing back but couldn't do it, so that brings the count 0-1. It's way to pitch ahead here with the lead. Delivers a ball right back to the pitcher. Watts bobbles it but picks it up in time for the second out of the inning. A hard rocket back to the pitcher. Leah gets a glove on it, knocks it down, and instinctively, under control, picks the ball and delivers the ball to the first base to Hoffman for the first out, or second out in the inning. Watts gets ahead there, strike one on the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. Really important to get ahead here in the count, get outs, and bring us back up to the plate and keep building on our momentum at the plate. Not wasting any time here, going right at her here. No balls, 2 strikes. Good pitch here, 0-2. Go right at her. Ball coming in. Gets her to chase. And Armstrong's able to hold on to it for the third out. Great inning. 1-2-3 inning. Just what we needed. Let's stay pumped up for our hitting here and get some more runs on the board. Brings us to the bottom of the fourth. The score 3-1. We're ready for action here. Gallagher up to the plate, takes strike one. Colcord's pitcher's ready to get to work. She said, no warm-ups, let's play ball. And that's what she did. She went right after Gallagher. Gallagher swing and misses. No balls, 1 strike here in the bottom of the fourth. And Gallagher hits one to left field. Just got under it. Gets some good barrel on it. Just missed it. A good cut. Just got under it a little bit to fly out for the first out of the inning. So after the pop out, it brings up to the plate Grayson Weaver. Weaver takes a ball high. Heading to count 1-0 here. 1 out. Elimination game here for both teams. Losers will go home. Winners will advance to tomorrow's championship game against Colgate. Weaver takes ball 2, 2-0. Colgate will have to be beat twice tomorrow. So there is hope for these teams if the winner of these teams, Grayson Weaver, swings and miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. Been around baseball all my life. This is very similar to the baseball region, so losing one isn't the end of the world. You still can come back. Weaver fouls one off. You're still alive. Still got to play. First game, the Ladybacks plays Colgate, and Colgate just had some timely hits, and we just couldn't get anyone on base. Weaver takes ball outside, 3 balls, 2 strikes. We did start to rally there late in the first game against Colgate, and roll into a double play, and this is kind of how our day went. Weaver rips it foul, stays alive, still 3-2, full count. Sometimes the day just isn't your day, and I felt like we just couldn't get anything going, and Colgate was hitting the ball, and just one of those days. Hopefully we win this game and get another shot at it tomorrow. Weaver staying alive. Fouls about. Good battle by the pitcher, good battle by the batter. Now it is different this year. I know last year I think they started, but I'm pretty sure winner of the 4-team regional will advance to a 2-team super regional, much like they do in NCAA softball, where it is a best of 3 game, best of 3 series between 2 teams, and I'm not for sure what team will play what. It just depends on what happens in the regions. But we got to focus on winning this before we can talk about the super regional. So 2 outs, Weaver goes down swinging, and Timms jumps on the first pitch but hits it foul down third baseline. 2 outs here, 3-1, bottom of the 4th. Tim still files one off, left field. Really needs to make an adjustment and letting the ball travel. Timms does here. If she can just let it travel a little bit, she's on it. She's just out in front. Timms is known to hit the ball at the middle and hit him hard. She takes ball outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Got a chance to coach Timms in slow pitch this year, and really good hitter. Ball on the way. Stays alive. Keeps battling his better swing. Sun setting here in the west here at Panama, so I'm looking right into the sun. Forgive me for my angle on the camera, but pitch on the way, and Timms battling away, staying alive at the plate. Sometimes that's all you can do till you can just keep battling until you can get your pitch to hit. 1 ball, 2 strikes still here, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch on the way, and Tim takes the ball too low. Brings the count 2-2 for Timms. Pitch on the way. Wisely lays off the high pitch. Full count here for Jada. And Jada has a great at bat and draws a walk, a 2-out walk. So after going 0-2, fouls a couple off, fights her way back to get on base. So a great at bat by Timms there to keep the Razorbacks bottom half of the inning alive. And it brings Cambry Thompson to the plate. Showing bunt here, pulls back for ball 1. Showing bunt here, pulls back, and rips a little dribbler with some English on it. Thompson hustling down the line, and the ball is dropped at first base. So a little dribbler. Tosses to first. The first baseman can't hold on to it, so Thompson is safe at first. So Marley's up, brings up Marley with 2 outs here. Runners at first and second. Ladybacks looking to threaten some runs here. Ball. Great play by the catcher. High pitch, and she hops up and grabs it. Some timeout in the action here. As the sun set, the temperature is dropping here. It feels really good. Got a nice breeze. Pitcher calling her defense here. Ball in the way. Kappa takes a strike right in there, 1-1. Chappa jumps on one to third base. The ball's in the air. And the third baseman for Colcord Hornets make a play to end the inning. So in the bottom of the fourth, the Ladybacks have 0 runs. And the score remains 3-1. Brings us to the top of the fifth. Come back to the top of the fifth. Watts are still on the mound. Throws it in there for strike one. Ball outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Levin rips one foul down the left field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Watts tries to throw some off speed there. Doesn't chase. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No outs. 3-1 here. Top of the fifth inning. Elimination game for both teams. Watts delivers. 11 stays alive. Battling at the plate. That's like what you like to see. Battling on the mound, battling at the plate. Good softball. Still battling there. Same thing. 2-2. Let's do it again.
You're all over it. Watch for the draft.
Ball. And Watts goes right at her for the third strike. So 1 out here in the top of the fifth. Watts fields the ball for the put out at first base for the second out of the inning. Goes after the first pitch, but fouls it back. No balls, one strike. Watts misses high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dribbles it out in front of the pitcher. Watts comes to cover for the third out of the inning. So 2 dribblers in some tough positions, and our defense comes through to retire the side in the top of the 5th. Brings us to the bottom of the 5th. Your score is 3-1. The Ladybacks leading. Here in the bottom of the 5th, the score 3-1. Your Ladybacks are leading your Colcord Hornets. Top of the lineup for the Ladybacks. Watt squares the bump but fouls it straight back. Looking to catch the Colcord Hornets off guard, but misses the bunt here. Fouls up his bat. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike here in the bottom of the 5th. Elimination game for both of these teams. They're in this region. Winner of this will play tomorrow in the championship game against Colgate. Ball in the way, ball, strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs here in the 5th. It's out in front and chases one outside for second strike. Lays off the high pitch there. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Leah, leadoff hitter here. Panama just needs to get some momentum going. It's just can't seem to piece hits. We get hits just not at timely moments in this game. And full count. See if we can get a base runner and get a little bit of momentum going. It seems like when we get runs on, we do good stuff. But getting in a ball hits out to left field. It's going to drop past the left fielder. Watts rounds first, rounds second. Is headed to third. The ball's coming in, and they're going to hold her up at third base. So Leah Watts leads off with a triple. So after the leadoff triple for Watts, it brings up your catcher number 2, Armstrong, Cameron Armstrong. Armstrong jumps on the first pitch but fouls it down the left field line. Tries to bunt one down, but it bunts it foul. Trying to catch Colcord off guard, just can't get the job done. 1 ball, 2 strikes here, no outs. Armstrong digs into the dirt and smokes a base hit up the middle. So a great at bat there. It's going to pick a run up for the Panama Ladybacks. Brings the score 4-1. Brady goes to bunt the softball, misses, strike one.
Good.
Misses it 0-2 here to Brady. Ball outside. One ball, two strikes here to Kaylee Brady. Rips one to center field, and it burns the center fielder. That's going to score a couple. Armstrong's going to be sent home. And Brady is going to get a RBI double for the Ladybacks to bring the score 5-1. There's beginning to see some life in our bats here for the Ladybacks. 5-1 here in the bottom of the fifth. Runner at second, still no outs with Haven Hoffman up to the plate. Takes strike one. Looks like Coach Caldwell's going to call timeout here.
Watch for it. Get talking, girls.
Got a pinch runner here for the Ladybacks. Haven Hoffman getting the signal from her coach. Takes the ball outside. One ball, one strike here. And Hoffman rips one. Hoffman rips one to left field. For a base hit, and it brings up your shortstop, number 10, Kylie Gallahar. So Razorbacks looking to have a big late game rally here. Stringing together some hits. And it looks like they're wanting to do some more damage here. It's 5-1 with runners at first and third with no outs, with Gallahar up to the plate. Colcord coach called timeout. Going to go out there and settle his girls down. Been playing a good game.
Go Hornets, go girls.
Kylie Gallahar digging in. Ball high. Great snag by the catcher to save a run. Gallahar gets a signal, squares the bunt, and gets a great bunt in front of the pitcher. So we get a great bunt. The catcher, smart. The catcher makes a great play to get over there and get our runner coming into third. We tried to squeeze a run in. Catcher makes a great play. So 1 out here. Runners at first and second. That brings up Grayson Weaver. 1 out. Very smart play by the catcher. Ball high. It's a great bump by Gallagher. Just not in that situation. It's a tough read by the runner at third as well. So 1 out, 1 ball, no strikes here late in the game. Weaver pulls one down third base line, but foul. Weaver gets in, just misses inside, almost hits her, but Weaver gets out of the way, wanting to hit 1-1. Weaver sets here. Sorry, having more technical difficulties. Apologize. Full count here, 1 out. Runners at second and third. Excuse me, first and second. Full count to Grayson Weaver. Pitch on the way. And Weaver pops one to the second base. It should be an infield fly. So regardless of what happens, the batter's out for the second out of the inning. Now batting for the Ladybacks will be Jada Timms, looking to stretch this inning, score some more runs, takes the ball in the dirt. Jada lets the high one go there. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. If we can get a base hit, Haven Hoffman at second can get a good jump and possibly score if we can get a gapper here. Gallagher is on first, looking to score as well. Leaves it up. 3 balls, no strikes. We're going to... Looks like Coach Caldwell may give her the green light here. Pitch on the way. And it pays off. The ball drops. And there's going to be a play at the plate as Hoffman rounds second and there. So we have a... So a 3-0 swing in there. Great call by Coach Caldwell to let her swing there 3-0 and she gets a base hit, which ends up giving us another run. So 6-1 here in the bottom of the fifth, and it brings up Cambry Thompson. Cambry takes strike 1 right at the knees. Kylie's kind of playing some cat and mouse there at second. I like it. Making the catcher make a little decision here. Need as much runs as we can get. Shows bunt, pulls back, jumps after it, ball high, fouls it back. No balls, 2 strikes. Cam pops one there. And a diving catch by the center fielder. It's one of those almost good hits. It was one of those Texas leaguers. And the center fielder hustles in and makes a great play to end the inning there. So we move to the top of the 6th, and your score is 6-1. The Ladybacks on top. Welcome back here. 6-1 here in the top of the 6th. Watts on the mound. First pitch in the dirt. Great block by the catcher. Late in the game, kind of get tired back there, but Armstrong still showing some effort back there. Blocking the ball. I like it. Watts goes right at her. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Got it. Watch ball all the way.
Throws it in there, foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Watch the ball hit the bat, babe. You got it.
1-2 pitch. Ball high. 2-2. Throws it high here. Full count here. Watts winds up. Delivers, ball in the dirt. Colcord draws a walk to start off the inning.
Middle of the ball, babe. You got it. Oh. Oh. Stay here, Dylan.
Have a little stoppage in the game. We got Coach Caldwell having a conference, maybe some substitution issues. Clearing some things up, nothing big right there. So resetting here, new batter here, no outs, runners on first, 6-1. Here in the top of the 6th inning. Watts gives her signals. Winds up, delivers. Pops it to shortstop. And Galahar makes an easy catch here for the first out of the inning. So now what you got to say right here is a ground ball. Be big, big right here. Ground ball away. Get us out of the inning. Go score some more runs. Play some defense. Pitch on the way. Strike 1. Ball in the dirt. Great dig by the catcher, too. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch coming in. And Leah gets her watching there for 1, 2, 3. Second out of the inning. Strike 1. Ball 1-1. Foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs here. Hangs a changeup for the third out of the inning. A pop up to the left fielder. No problem for Hims as we go to the bottom of the 6th, 6-1. Marley Chapel will lead us off here in the bottom of the 6th inning, leading 6-1. Chapel rips one to right field, to the wall. Chapel will round first and be sent to third base for a leadoff triple. A nice piece of hitting there to take it to right field. It goes all the way to the wall. And that'll take us to the top of the lineup for Leah Watts coming up to the plate. And a pinch runner will come in. Looks like number 8, McKenna Nixon, will be running. Every run's important here. And Watts pops up to the first baseman. First baseman makes the play for the first out of the inning. Cameron Armstrong steps in. Pass ball. Nixon comes in and add another score to the board for the Ladybacks. So it brings the score 7-1. One out here, 1 ball, no strike, 7-1 here in the bottom of the 6th. Armstrong batting, number 2, your catcher. Strike in there. First strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Armstrong wisely takes that ball outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Rips one to left field into the gap. It's going to tail back to the, and it's off the, so Armstrong lines one out to center field, and the center fielder calls off the left fielder, comes in and dives, and it bounces off of her glove. Just a great effort play. And it looks like just rotten luck and just bounces off her glove. End to run will be Calix, number 11 for the Ladybacks. Kaylee Brady steps in. Third baseman here. 1 out, runner at second. Brady takes streak 1. Rips one to right field. That's going to score Calix. And Brady will be held up at second with a line drive to right field. Finally, the bat's coming alive. 8-2 here, and it brings up 44, Haven Hoffman. Hoffman pops up to shortstop, and the shortstop makes the play. Second out of the inning, 8-1 here. After the pop out by Hoffman, it'll bring to the plate number 10, Kylie Gallagher. Ball 1 high. Gallagher takes ball 2, high and outside. And Kylie Gallagher rips a missile down the third base, and the third baseman makes a great play to end the inning. Razorbacks do score 2 to make it 8-1 here in the top of the 7th. So here in the top of the 7th, 8-1, the Ladybacks are leading. Down to the last at bats for the Colcord. 7 runs will take us into the bottom half of this inning. Got some work to do here. We need to play D and get them out and get ready for tomorrow for our Ladybacks if we can hold on to this lead. If we hold on to this lead, we'll be playing tomorrow at 4 o'clock against Colgate in the regional finals. And we will have to beat Colgate twice to advance to a super regional, which will be discussed at a later time. 2 balls, 1 strike, no outs here in the top of the 7th. Foul ball. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Ground ball up the middle. Thompson makes an effort at it, bounces out of her glove, but not in time as she beats out the throw. It's runner on first, no out. And it gets through the first baseman. So rope down to first base, just under Hoffman's glove. Advances the runner to third. So runners at third and first and third, no outs. Number 11 up for Colcord. Runner at third don't matter. All we can think about is outs right now. I got to get out. Got to get outs. 3 outs, we win the game. Ball in the way. Dribbler back, and it's right off Watts' glove. So dribbler back to the first base. Bounces off Watts' glove for an error, and they score a run. 8-2 here.
Right here.
Ball 1. Got to work here. Still no outs on the board here in the top of the 7th. No one covering first base. Hoffman makes a great play. No one covering first base and nowhere to go with the softball. So infield single, so the base is loaded. Bring Coach Caldwell to the mound to have a conference to settle things down.
Hadley, right here.
Confidence, babe. Watch your way. Hit middle ball.
Here's the ball. Come on, kid.
Go Hadley.
Bases loaded, no outs. Watts delivers.
Hey, you're on.
Colcord jumps the first pitch and fouls it straight back. Sorry, fouls it down first base line for the first strike. No balls, one strike, no outs. Misses low, and Armstrong does a great job blocking, keeping the ball in front of her. Foul off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Big out right here. We can get this out, then we're a ground ball away. Big out right here. Pitch on the way. Dribblers it up to Gallagher. Gallagher gets the out at third. It will be an RBI, but that's what we're playing for. We're playing for outs, so we got 1 out, 2 outs away. That run doesn't mean a thing. Smart play right there by Gallagher.
Right here, kid. Come on.
1 out, runners at second and first. First and second, 1 out. Watts delivers. Ball in the dirt. Another great block by Cam. Armstrong's working hard back there for us. 1 out. Squares the bunt, tries to get a bunt down. Umpire says that she went, so brings the count 1-1, 1-1 here. Pops up. One ball, 2 strikes.
Confidence. You got it.
Come on, Hadley. Let's go, kid.
Change up. Hoffman will get the ball. Step on first base for the second out of the inning.
Last chance, kid. Come on.
So after the grounder to first base, advances the runners to second and third on the fielder's choice. There's 2 outs here for number 9 for Colcord. Watts delivers. Little off-speed pitch, gets her to chase. No balls, 1 strike.
Right here, kid. Come on.
Got it. Watch it.
Rips one to the shortstop. Wisely goes to third for the 3rd out and the final out of the game. And the Ladybacks hold on to win after the Colcord Hornets threatened a little rally there late in the game. And the final score here from Panama will be 8-3. So here's the scenario. The Ladybacks will play tomorrow in the finals against Colgate. That game will start at 4 o'clock. If Panama wins, there will be a second game at 6. If Colgate wins, Colgate will advance to the Super Regional. So us Ladyback fans, we still have 2 games to win tomorrow if we want to keep our season alive. And I have all the faith in these girls. I have all the faith in these coaches that we can get the job done tomorrow. So come out and support the Panama Ladybacks tomorrow at 4 o'clock as we host the Colgate Wildcats in the regional finals. Again, 4 o'clock will be first pitch. We will be live streaming. But come out and support these girls. It's going to be a beautiful day of weather. The girls need all the support they can get. Hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Go Ladybacks.